Jeff's destination, Kyoto. I'm standing in front of a really old house. It's about 150 years old. I think when people come to Japan, they're often surprised to find old things and new things sort of mixed together. So you have a 150-year-old house, and next door you have a brand new house. You have a 1,000-year-old temple, and next to it is a brand new department store. This sort of mixture of old and new is one of the characteristics of Japan. I think a lot of people also have mixed ideas about Japan. Like, you think of Japan as the country of the samurai, and the country of the geisha, and the country of the jinrickshaw. But you also think of Japan as the country of electronic appliances and cars and cameras, and you think of Japan as the country of anime and manga. So there's this sort of new and old mixed together. Inside this old house, they're going to give me an experience that's, I think, going to bridge between the old and the new. And I want you to join me, okay? We're inside the house now. It's really beautiful. I like this old style. The wood has become so dark. But that's not the main thing I came for. This is a place where they're going to let me slip back in time. Slip back in time. Putting on the kimono that the feudal lord wore 200 years ago. This is what I'm going to put on now. Or actually, they're going to put it on me. Now usually, you know, you can't take off your pants in front of an audience, but I wear Japanese style underwear. And you can actually go out on the street wearing your underwear in Japan. This is a typical man's underwear. So, I'm not embarrassed to take off my shirt and pants in front of people. I'm going to be putting on the tabi, the kind of socks with a slit between your big toe and the rest of the toes. Now these tabi are hooked up with a little clip that goes through. It's not quite what you say, snap-on, but it's pretty easy to put on the tabi. This far, I can do it by myself, but actually putting on the kimono, especially the way that you have to tie the band, is really difficult. So they're now going to put it on me. じゃあお願いします。はい、こっちこそ。よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしゅうに。はい。真ん中にはこのみたいです。I can feel the sleeves of the undergarment sort of coming up. You have to tuck them in there. You know, this kimono, which would be worn by a feudal lord, is made of really expensive material with the gold and silver filigree. It's really nice. You can see it's quite a complicated process, the tying of this band around the middle. The material itself is quite, you can see it's quite heavy. It's a brocade, so it's heavier than, I have some of my own kimonos, but I've never worn this style, the style of a feudal lord. And it actually is quite heavy. It's quite thick material. This is the part that's really hard to tie. Hi, どうぞ。お殿様です。I don't know if the feudal lord smiled this much, but I do feel like I can now command people. I feel actually a little taller than I was when I came into the house. There's sort of a regal feeling about this. But I'd like to try to be a real Japanese historical figure. I like this. I've become Sakamoto Ryoma, one of the leaders of the Meiji, the end of the Edo period and that transition to the Meiji period. And of course, at this time, he had a pistol, so I'm going to have a pistol.
Oh, no, pistols. 龍馬はね、ここへ手入れ貼りますね。ここへ隠す。
Yeah, I've seen a picture of him. He's got his hand inside.
こっちのお手手もね、こうしてね、ちょうどこないして、懐でここにもなんか持ってるでっていう感じで。
So you have to look like you're holding something in your left hand, and the pistol, you just see a bit of it. It's going to come out here. Sakamoto Ryoma has this sort of mysterious aura about him. So I'm going to try to look a little like Sakamoto Ryoma. We have a proverb in English that the clothes make the man, and I really feel that way. I've changed into a samurai, I've changed into a feudal lord. Why don't you, when you come to Kyoto, try this experience, slipping back in time?